Welcome back. This will be the second match of this fifth match of the day. Second game of match of the day. Excuse me. We are here. Fourth match. Gosh, thank you, Brett. It has been a long day already. We are looking at Warlords of the Deep against Insurance Fraud, and we are looking at a Slipnir setup versus a Varger setup. Nope, it is the fifth. Brent has corrected himself again. He's corrected me. We're correcting each other.
And hi, it's SCL doing again.
Hey,
What we
wake
have
up.
is the second fight of the fifth match of the day, and the Warlords of the Deep team have brought in two Sleipnirs, a Basilisk, a Cyclone, three Sabres, and a Crucifier.
Indeed, as someone is saying, it looks like a rematch of the AT10 final with the two Slipnir Cyclone Bassi setup against the double Varger Scimitar and support setup here. They both actually warped in at about 30 to 50, and the opposite sides of the arena, directly opposite each other, so they're doing a little bit of burning at each other to get into range here.
Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of movement from either team here. The Sleipnirs are just keeping range. The Vargers are just moving them, but both Vargers are basically stationary, so no damage coming out from either team. They're just fighting for position right now, trying to figure out when the best time to make a move.
Tracking disruption down on the Vargers, though, it's going to kind of put them at a bit of a disadvantage. The large autocannons already aren't going to track as well as the Slipners will, and you add some track disruption to that, and it's going to be more difficult. A little bit of damping coming down across on those Slipners as well as the deep side as well, so still a little bit of feeling each other out, waiting for somebody to make a mistake and see who goes in first and how it's going to pan out.
Well, right now the Sleipnirs are burning directly towards the blue team. There definitely will be within gun range soon, so we should see some damage being inflicted onto the blue team any second now.
Indeed, and I see drones out, Valk 2s, launched by Count Monte Carlo. It's probably the Valk 2 Warrior 2 blend there, Slipnir.
Exactly, and it looks like the primary target is Heart SP in the Sleipnir.
He's going to be ancillary shield boosted, so we'll see him tank that damage for quite a while here. The question is whether or not... Oh, here we go, some damage down on Scimitars and Harpies. We'll see how long it takes for those to go down.
Yeah, exactly. Both ships are taking big damage. The Harpy's in armor already, and he's just... Yep, the Harpy is down and the Scimitar is in low shield. If that Scimitar drops, that is going to be a big blow for these Vargers.
Indeed, that is the real fear with medium and even light autocannons. You know, the 3 Sabres and 2 Slipners is a world of hurt for frigates. Autocannon pilots know this. If you spread out, no matter how much transversal you keep on one, the other one's going to have to be able to track you. So you really just split those Slipners up just a little bit, and they're going to be able to track those frigates no problem.
Exactly. It seems that with all this tracking disrupting on these two Vargers, these fast Mimitar battlecruisers are just kiting around them and just destroying all the support, and they're going to leave those two Vargers for last.
Indeed, there's ECM drones down on the field from Warlords of the Deep as well. Looks like just on the frigates to keep tackle off of them. But definitely out there. I can think the Harpies are the ones that are being jammed so far.
Yep, and they're just finishing mopping up the support. The final Hawk of Lee Jansen is just about to explode. Then when he's down, they've got the Sentinel. When the Sentinel's down, there'll be no more tracking disrupting on those Sleipnirs. So when they go against the Vargers, they'll just be able to get some nice transversal up and orbit them and just pluck away at them. There's no need to even get dangerously close to them.
Indeed, although I'm not even sure it's going to matter. I mean, the Basilisk is tanking the damage that's coming in on it, and look at that, the Varger already taking significant chunks out of its shields. I don't know how it's going to be able to withstand the DPS here.
Exactly. One thing I should point out though is those Vargers don't appear to be moving particularly fast. Sergeant Ante is going 700 meters a second. They could just be AB fit.
Yeah, I bet that's right, actually. Well, he's 900 now, he's at 1,000, so...
Yeah, they must have just decided not to move until it was too late. And Ganrider is in low enough armor now, so he'll be dying soon. Then it'll only be Sergeant Ante left for the red team.
Indeed, so a very, very clean sweep for Warlords of the Deep here.
Yep, it's a big contrast to the previous match, so it looks like this will be going to the final match of the best of 3, so we'll see these two teams again after this.
Well, it looks like the Vargers are taking chunks out of the Cyclone. I'm not sure if they're going to have enough to punch through with just one Varger left to take anything with them, but he's going to give it a valiant effort anyway.
Yeah, they know they're not going to lose this, the red team, so they've just gone right in close to those Vargers just to finish the match quickly.
Oh, here we go. Varger, low shields. It's struggling to hold on, but it's not going to happen. 2 Sleipnirs and the Cyclone is just way too much damage. For that matter, the Sabres probably brought a couple hundred DPS each, and if they go in on as well, it's going to add another ship worth of DPS. So
Exactly. Sabers really nice damage for the points value of the ship. They're very good for destroying enemy frigates, and even they're good at putting a good damage on big ships as well, as long as they can be kept alive.
Absolutely, and that was one thing I mentioned earlier. I'll say it again. For those of you not familiar with autocannon boats, you know, you can get tracking off on, you can get transversal on one ship or another to avoid its tracking. But when you have two autocannon boats, if they both split off in a V and you're somewhere in the middle, you can keep transversal on one or the other, but you're never really gonna be able to keep transversal on both if those two autocannon pilots know how to fly. And so as a result, those frigates had an impossible task of staying alive with 5 autocannon boats on the field after.
And there we go. That's fight 2 of match 5 over, with Warlords of the Deep taking the victory. So in match 5 we stand 1 win for Insurance Fraud, 1 win for Warlords of the Deep. So the next match will be a battle to take this match. Whoever wins the next match will be progressing through to the next round, and the loser will be going down to the losing bracket.